Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are awesome. 4 most times. Turtle Bros kicking ninja and monster butt, chowing down on some pizza, and just being tubular, radical reptilian brosifs. I love these fellas since I was a wee lad. I grew up on the 2003 CGI and 2002 versions, getting the toys, playing the games, buying the DVDs, and discovering the old movies and 80s cartoon. I was super hyped when 2012 got announced. I was finally going to be able to see a TMNT start to finish while it was airing. When 2018 version got announced, I was a low-key hater. What have they done to my beloved crime-fighting turtles? They're ruining another cartoon by making it for babies. Look at the designs, they're just bad. My opinion then quickly changed when I saw the show and came around to the designs. The same thing happened with Mutant Mayhem. I didn't like the designs, I didn't like the trailer, then I saw the movie. The designs grew on me for the most part. And that is what this video is about. My name is Kiefer, welcome to my media center. Let's rank every single TMNT character design. We're going to be going over designs for every TMNT TV show, including a hardly known TMNT anime called Mutant Turtles Superman Legend, every single movie, and one video game. So let's get into the rankings, starting with the 1987 OG cartoon. These are the classics. When most people think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, these 4 dudes pop into their mind. They're bright colored, they look fun-loving, and they're very appealing to every generation. Very straightforward. I think Raphael is an 8.5 out of 10. I think Donnie is an 8.5 out of 10. I think Michelangelo is an 8.5 out of 10, and I think Leonardo is an 8.5 out of 10. But we're not just doing the turtles here. I think Master Splinter is a 7. I like the tape feet, the Gila kind of looks like it had a robe, and I wish the tail was a different color, but it's not bad at all. April is absolutely a 10. To this day, when I think of April O'Neil, I think of this design. It is iconic, it stands out in the show, even with all the other stuff going on. It's perfect. I think Casey is an 8. Really get the street vigilante feeling here. I love the mix match colors and the pants with holes in them, and the mask looks really scary. Shredder, I think he's a 7. The spikes on the shoulders and hip packs look a little weird. Bebop is a 10. I did not expect any design to get a 10 except from April here, but I really love Bebop. I give Rocksteady an 8.75. Krang is a 7, and that's it for the OG cartoon. Next up is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anime. For the most part, they use the designs of the OG cartoon, but there are some differentiations. Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo are all an 8.5. Shredder is a 9. Bebop is an 8, and Rocksteady is an 8.5. And that's it for the anime. Next up is the only live action show, Next Mutation. Raphael is a 7.5. Donnie is a 7.5. Michelangelo is a 9. And Leonardo is an 8. The only mention of Venus on the show, the female turtle, is an 8.75. And when I say only female turtle, I mean the only female turtle on this list. I know there are more. Master Splinter is an 8.75. Shredder is an 8. And that's it for the live action show. Up next is 2003. Raphael is a 9. Donnie is an 8. Michelangelo is a 9. And Leonardo is an 8. Master Splinter is an 8.75. April is a 6. She's kinda boring, just a normal girl. It's not bad, it's just fine. Casey's a 7. Shredder is an absolute perfect 10. When I think of Shredder, I think of 2003. He looks like an absolute beast. I love every single bit of it. Krang is a 6. It works for the gag. And the first mention of Karai is at 7.5. Now, when it comes to 2003, there are different variations for different seasons. So let's go through that now. Raphael for Flash Forward is a 7.75. Donnie is a 7.5. Michelangelo is an 8.5. And Leonardo is an 8.5. Splinter in Flash Forward is an 8.75. Shredder has a few here, so we're just going to go through all of them in a list. Cyber Shredder is a 9. Demon Shredder is a 10. That thing is insane. Dragon Shredder is a 9. And Back to the Sewers is a 10. When it came to 2003, Shredder did not miss. And that's it for the 2003 variations. Next up, 2012. If you can't tell, we're doing the TV shows first. Raphael is an 8. Donatello is an 8. Michelangelo is a 9. And Leonardo is a 9. Splinter is an 8. And April is a 6. Same as 2003, just normal girl. Casey is an 8. And Shredder is an 8.5. Shredder also has 2 other variations I'm counting here. His mutant variation for 2012 is an absolute 10 killer beast. Once again, Shredder doesn't miss. And his zombie variation is a 9. Shredder in these designs so far, they just don't miss. They are phenomenal. Bebop is a 5.75. I was disappointed here. Same goes for Rocksteady, 6.5. It's just fine. Krang is a 7, and Karai is a 7.75. Karai also has a mutant form here. It's only a 6. That is it for 2012. It's time for Rise of the TMNT, and I think this is where things are going to get controversial, because this is where TMNT character design talk really took off. Raphael is a 10, Donnie is a 9, Michelangelo is a 10, and Leonardo is a 9. These designs go so damn hard. I cannot believe that I just absolutely roasted these designs when they first got announced and released. I have done a complete 180. I think these designs rule. I think they are the best group of designs for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a whole. And that's without even talking on how good the writing is. I just realized I forgot to turn off my PS5 audio. I've had Spider-Man 2 music in the background. Copyright gods, please do not strike down upon me. Splinter and Rise, though, is only a 6 for me. April is a 7. It's just a girl, but with a better design than the previous 2 shows. Casey is an 8. Shredder is only a 7 here. A step down for the last few variations. Krang is a 9. This rules so hard. And Cry is an 8. And that is it for the television shows of the rankings. Now we're moving on to the movies and the one video game. So let's get to it. Raphael for the TMNT movies 1, 2, and 3, I'm giving an 8 across the board. Donnie is also an 8, Michelangelo is an 8, and Leonardo is an 8. Master Splinter in the first TMNT movie is an absolute 10. This is Master Splinter. That's awesome. April across the board is a 7. Casey in 1 and 3 is a 7.5, because I don't think he's in the second one. Shredder for the first movie is a 7. Splinter for the second movie is a 7. It's a downgrade. Shredder in Secret Reviews is an 8. For the third movie, Splinter is an 8. And that's it for the first few movies. It's time for 2007, and Raphael is a 10. Donnie's a 10. Michelangelo is a 10. And Leonardo is a 10. These rule. While me, personally, I do prefer Rise for how different the characters look and how awesome it is. These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's perfect. 10s across the board. Splinter is an 8. April is a 6.5. Casey's a 6.5. Shredder is an 8. And Cry is an 8. That's it for 2007. And now we're getting to 2014. Raph is a 6.5. Donnie's a 6.5. Michelangelo's a 6.75. And Leonardo is a 5.75. I don't hate these designs as much as everyone else does, but they're incredibly disappointing. Splinter is a 4. What on earth am I looking at? This is disgusting. This is offensive to my brain. April is a 5. Did they even try? Casey's a 5. See previous question. Shredder is a 7.25. I like it. Not bad. Cry is a 6. We're almost done with the bad CGI live action mix. Out of the Shadows for Raphael is a 6.75. A little bit of a step up. Donnie's a 6.75. Michelangelo's a 7. And Leonardo's a 6.5. Splinter again is a 4. What the? April's a 6.75. Casey's a 5 again. Shredder's a 6. Bebop is a 6.5. Rock says he's a 5.5. Hi, Seamus. Krang is a 6.75. And Cry is a 6. Okay, we're out of the disaster zone. We all lived. It's fine. Splinter is currently haunting me for life, though. Next up, we have 2 animated movies. TMNT vs. Batman and Mutant Mayhem, and we're starting off with Batman. Raphael's a 7. Donnie's a 6.5. Michelangelo is a 7. And Leonardo is a 7.25. The blue sash on the belt makes it 0.25% better than the rest. Shredder, for the last time on this list, is a 6.75. And that's it for Batman. Now it's time for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Oh boy, here we go. Raphael's a 7.75. Donnie's an 8. Michelangelo's a 6.75. And Leonardo's a 7. Splinter's a 6.75. April's a 6.75. Bebop is a 7.5. Rocksteady's a 6. And that's it for Mutant Mayhem. And it's time for the last item on our list. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Fortnite. Because shockingly, the designs are actually crazy great. Raphael's a 10. Donnie's a 10. Michelangelo's a 7.5. And Leonardo is an 8.5. And for the last person on this list, April is a 9. It is stellar. Fortnite design it got everything just about right for the turtles in April. They look phenomenal. I am in complete shock. I really hope they do more characters because they did these guys justice. And that is it for my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ranking. We're going to go over what I think is the best design from every single character on the list, which is the best ranking that I gave that particular character. Raphael, it is a tie between Rise, 2007, and Fortnite. For Donatello, it is a tie between 2007 and Fortnite. For Michelangelo, it is a tie between Rise and 2007. And for Leonardo, it is 2007. For Venus, it is next Mutation, their only spot on the list. For Master Splinter, it is a first TMNT movie. For April, it is of course the OG. For Casey, it is a tie between the OG, 2012, and Rise. For Shredder, it is a tie between 2003, the Demon version for 2003, 2003 Back to the Sewers, and the Mutant from 2012. Shredder just has the best designs in the shows and movies. I don't know what else to tell you. For Bebop, it is the OG. For Rocksteady, it's the OG. For Krang, it is Rise. And lastly, for Cry, it is a tie between Rise and 2007. Overall, the character designs for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles across the board are mostly great. I did exclude the comics here because if I included the comics, we'd be here for over 10 hours. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I will continue to love this franchise for the rest of my life, hopefully. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment on your favorite designs, talk about my designs, roast me, congratulate me on my choices. I'm gonna read them. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the YouTube stuff. Check out the links in the description for my Twitch, my Twitter, Instagram, follow me on them. And please, do not forget to stay hydrated. Turtle power.